Hi, I'm Karina and I'm the creative director here at Farrisilk, where I help to curate and create the Christmas collection and ribbons every season. Today, we're going to talk about how you can style your designer ribbons, and I'm going to have you learn the Farrisilk Formula. Here at Farrisilk, we like to think of your holiday decor as temporary art installations that you get to enjoy in your home all Christmas season. So to create a visually engaging and beautiful masterpiece for all to enjoy, you need to follow a few pillars that will help you create a very stimulating look. The first being depth, the second being texture, and lastly, we can't forget about color. There's no wrong way to incorporate ribbon into a look, but we definitely have some go-tos to help you get started. We recommend mixing widths of ribbon to really draw your eye into the design and create a more engaging masterpiece. Currently, we are obsessed with mixing a 1-inch, a 2.5, and a 4-inch ribbon together to really bring depth into a design and have opportunity to, of course, use more ribbon. Our ribbons range in size from under an inch all the way to 6 inches wide, so it definitely depends what you're decorating and how big your look is gonna be, but you could definitely get away even with a 2.5 inch and a 4-inch pairing to create that depth. Texture is key when designing with ribbon. Personally, this is my favorite part of designing the ribbons. It's so much fun to mix different patterns, different fabric types to create a very interesting look. You can do that by pairing 2 different ribbons together and creating fun contrast or harmony in the fabric choices that you make. With fun different textures, you can really create different balance or contrast in a design. And there are endless pairings of fabric types that you can put together to make your design appealing. When we're designing here at Farrisilk, we like to start with how a design is going to make someone feel and the vibe that it's going to bring into a home. With color, you can create stark contrasts that really pop and create visually engaging looks, or you can put together colors that bring more harmony into a home because they're more subtle, subdued, and have a cohesive look. If you go the tonal color route, I would highly recommend adding in really fun textures. Think glitters, metallics, tinsels. That way you'll create a visually interesting look and it'll really help the ribbons stand apart from each other. What you don't want is kind of a muddy design that you look at and you can't pick apart the different unique elements. So to recap, we went over depth, texture, and color. You want to make really thoughtful choices when you're selecting your ribbons, so keep in mind those pillars when you go shopping or when you're trying to put together your vibe or the mood for your home. Now for the million-dollar question. How much ribbon do you need for your design? This question has a lot of variables depending on what you're decorating, how big your decor is, and your comfortability level with ribbon. It can vary. However, we've put together a great beginning guide to get you started. So when you start decorating, be sure to save the next slide, reference it, and use it as your guide for this Christmas season.